إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق خاتم ما سبق ناصر الحق وهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون سلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السماوات والأرض وإلى الله ترجع الأمور. Alhamdulillah, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, in this surah that we said that in it is a verse that is more than 1,000 verses. And we said this is wal awwal wal akhir wal zahir wal batin wa bi kulli shay'in alim. Before this verse, Allah was telling us, lahu mulku samawati wal ardi yuhyi wa yumiitu wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. Lahu, for him, mulku, the dominion, the sovereign, samawati wal ardi, of the earth, of the firmament and of the earth. There he said, yuhyi wa yumiitu. He is one who brings to life, the one who causes to die. Wa huwa ala kulli shay'in qadir. He has power, he has ability over anything, over everything. Here he said, after saying, يعلم ما يلج في الأرض وما يخرج منها وما ينزل من السماء وما يعرج فيها وهو معكم أينما كنتم والله على كل شيء قدير. He now comes and له ملك السماوات والأرض. Allah is returning back to you again. The dominion of this firmament and of this earth is for Allah. وإلى الله, and to Allah ترجع الأمور. All appears returns to. Here, this is what is called kingdom. When you have kingdom, you should know what to do, when to do it, and you should have ability to do what you're supposed to do for the people. Because any place you are in that you are in charge, the facilities there are under you directly. You are the one that appoints. You are the one that fires. You are the one that budgets. You are the one that executes. Allah is telling us in his own case, he has ability to do everything he wants to do. So, he is the one who budgets. He is the one who brings to life. He is the one who causes death. Then he comes to say, he knows what goes into the earth. Every second, a lot of things are going into the earth. Animals are going to the earth. Rain is going to the earth. People are planting into the earth. Dead people are being put into the earth. So many things. And other things are also coming out at the same time. He is monitoring everything. He knows it. He knows everything that is coming down from the sky. This Quran is one of them. Rain is one of them. Angels are coming, taking all the work. Then and everything that is also going on from the work of the people, he knows. All the cosmos, all the stars, what is coming out of them, the light, the electromagnetic waves that are coming out, Allah knows all. All is well within his body. So that's why Allah is now telling us the kingdom is for him. In another place he said, he controls and he manages the affairs from the firmament down to the earth. That is why you find this cosmos, this universe in perfect unison, going together constantly. You don't see one going outside the other. When you hear there is commotion, there is kidnapping, there is Boko Haram, there is this, then you doubt whether there is kingdom. You doubt whether there is dominion. You doubt whether there is governance. Because governance is supposed to be the one in charge of this and managing these affairs. So if you are in government and you find out that you are not able to manage affairs and there is commotion here, there is commotion there, there is this, that, then you have to ask yourself, am I actually in charge of this government? Not all the time we are on top of the matter, we are doing something. And all this is because people have taken their attention from the work that they are supposed to do. The work of government is governance. That's the work of government. It's not for you to be saying, how will I enrich my purse? Because when you do this, once you take your mind from what is your work, your mind will be covered that you don't see correctly again. So Allah is telling us here, all affairs goes back to Him. He knows everything. Allah la ilaha illa huwal hayyul qayyum la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm. Not even drowsiness takes Allah from His work or sleeping. He knows what is before them and what is after them. All this, Allah is taking charge of it. He's also teaching you, if Allah is like this, in your house, you are the one that has the governance. You are the one that have the government. Your governance should bother you. It should bother you, what is your wife doing? What is your wife saying? It should bother you, what are your children doing? What are they saying? Don't yield to one person. Don't yield to the other person. You look at the truth of the matter and execute. When you have budget, you're not like Allah, that has ability over everything. Your ability is over the little that you have. But Allah that has ability over everything, He has given you an examination and He allows you to freely do it. The same thing in the house, allow some freedom, but curtail it. That's why when Allah allows people, you can do your evil. As you are doing it, Allah will look at you. After some time, He will come and He will seize you in your evil and destroy it. That's why you find nations before us, nation of Nuh, nation of Anabi Salih, nation of Anabi Hud, all of them, when their cups were full, Allah dealt with them, took them away, and brought back another.
يولج الليل في النهار ويولج النهار في الليل وهو عليم بذات الصدور.
يولج الليل في النهار ويولج النهار في الليل وهو عليم بذات الصدور. Allah Ta'ala is now telling us now. If you want to know what is the work of Allah, this is the work of Allah. يولج الليل في النهار. The night, He makes it to enter the day. ويولج النهار في الليل. And the day, He makes it to enter the night. وهو عليم. And He is one that has utmost knowledge with that is to do with every owner of the heart or every owner of the breast. Here, in wisdom of Allah, some days are longer, some days are shorter, some nights are longer, some nights are shorter. All this is the way Allah designed the world. And all this is part of the gift of Allah to you. When the day is long, you have time to do a lot of work. When the day is short, you have time to fast easily and earn a lot of reward. And also it's teaching you, you yourself sometimes, you will find there are times you are very powerful, you can do a lot. There are times you are not able to do as much. But be within that boundary. Have a boundary. There is no way you can be constant in doing good for perfect hours like you want. That's why Allah is telling the Prophet قُمِ اللَّيْلَ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا نِصْفَهُ أَوْ قُسْمِهُ قَلِيلًا أَوْ زِدْ عَلَيْهِ وَرَتِّلِ الْقُرْآنَ تَرْتِيلًا. Prophet, stand up at night, half of it, or you reduce from it, or you increase on it. يَعْلَمْ أَنَّكَ تَقُومُ أَدْنَىٰ مِنْ ثُلُثَيِ اللَّيْلِ وَنِصْفِهِ وَثُلُثِهِ. Allah knows that you stand up in the night, 2/3 of the night, sometimes half of it, sometimes less. Then you come back. But be focused. Allah has done all this. Then Allah now caps it up. وَيُلِجِ النَّهَارَ فِي اللَّيْلِ وَهُوَ عَلِيمٌ بِذَاتِ الصُّدُورِ. He is the one who knows this breast, this your chest. He knows it better than you. Here, فَإِنَّهَا لَا تَعْمَى الْأَبْصَارِ وَلَكِنْ تَعْمَى الْقُلُوبُ الَّتِي فِي الصُّدُورِ. Their heart is inside the chest. And this heart that we know it is an organ that is pumping blood. It pumps the blood. When the blood comes, the lung supplies oxygen, all the biology in it, most of you already know. When this heart is pumping blood, what is the state? Because the mind is inside this heart, and you cannot see the mind. If the mind is a sincere mind, devoted to God, as it's pumping this blood to all the parts of the body, it will pump with that sincerity to those parts of the body, and you see the body, that part of the body will stand up, working for Allah without even having any drudgery in it. It will not feel any weight, it will not feel any hardship in doing that work. But if the mind is crooked and is not purified, then by the time it also sends blood to the part of the body, that those body will also stand up and walk, do things that are crooked. Sheikh Ahmad Tijani, in the village he found some, is Ain Amadi. In this village, they get their water from a mountain. The water gushes from the mountain and runs to the village, ends up in their gardens. Then from there they get water they are drinking, and the water is clean and the rest. So Sheikh Ahmad Tijani said, this water has a position. It has dignity. The dignity of this water is according to the dignity of the people in the city. If the people in the city are good, it affects the water. If the people in the city are bad, it affects the water. The same thing, your mind that inside the heart inside the chest. Allah is talking of the chest here. You have to take care of this your mind. Let it have good thoughts of Allah. If you have good thoughts of Allah, you will automatically see the blood is changed. Why is it sometimes that somebody is annoyed? Immediately he's annoyed, you see his face black. Because when he's annoyed, he's short of breath. He's short of breath, the mind is not at rest. The mind is not at rest, there is lack of oxygen. Then the blood is black. Then the face is black. But when he's at rest and he is calm, and anytime you are with Allah and the Prophet, you are calm. Because it's learn from the Prophet. You will hear kun in the Quran. When you hear kun fa, the Prophet is asking a question, or the Prophet is to say something, he will wait for the answer. He doesn't just come out and say this or that. If you ask him a question, he will look for the answer. Where is he going to look for the answer from? From Allah, not from himself. Then Allah will tell him, Kul hu Allahu ahad. Say this. Then before the Prophet answers, you too always stay with Allah. Before you do anything, ask Allah. How do you ask Allah? The Prophet will tell you, this is the Quran. If you look to the answer is not in the Quran, then ask the companions. The companions will tell you, the Prophet said this. He said, that's hadith. If you look through in your mind, you couldn't see what the Prophet, what the Sahabas have told you, then you ask the ulama. The ulama said, I heard this sheikh said this, this sheikh said this. You don't just say this is what your mind says and you just come out and say it. So Allah knows best. This chest, what it carries, what is inside it. And then when you say Zawil, people that own something, or Zati Sido, it also gives another implication that is very dangerous. You yourself, you don't know the conditions of your heart. Because the condition of your chest, you don't know it. But Allah knows it. If today you have money in billions, what are you going to do? You can say it, but you don't know until you have it. But Allah already knows what this heart, what is the condition of the heart. If it's given opportunity to live, what can he do? Allah already knows. What will he not do? Allah already knows. If he's given opportunity to taste poverty, because poverty is an opportunity, what will he do? Allah knows. Will he steal? Will he humble himself? Like Sayyidina Abu Bakr, who would spend all his money until he has nothing, to the extent that Allah would say to him, that he tell the Prophet, I'm making salam to Sayyidina Abu Bakr. He has nothing with at all now, after spending everything, is he still pleased with me? Allah is asking. Until you get to that stage before you know what will happen. Some people immediately they don't have anything. For 2-3 days, they start begging. Some families, their wives are in the house. When there is food, no problem. If there is no food for 2-3 days, they stop. As if the man is not good at all. They forgot for all these days they have been having. But if to the time you are having regularly, you are to tell them that if I don't have it, they say, no, there's no way I'm you that you're always giving us. But wait until something happens and you don't get it. Some people come and tell you, I don't have anything in my account. This is all I have in my account. When you have plenty in your account, did you say it? You didn't say it. So innahu alimun bizati sudur. So you don't know even yourself the conditions of your chest that is suffering your heart, that is suffering your mind. So leave everything to Allah, stay with Allah so that Allah can assist you in all issues.
آمنوا بالله ورسوله وأنفقوا مما جعلكم مستخلفين فيه فالذين آمنوا منكم وأنفقوا لهم أجر كبير.
آمنوا بالله ورسوله وأنفقوا مما جعلكم مستخلفين فيه فالذين آمنوا منكم وأنفقوا لهم أجر كبير. Allah Ta'ala, He has told us who is Allah. He has the dominion, the sovereign. How does He manage it? He makes sure that He has information of everything within His dominion, what everybody is doing, what every single organism is doing, what every tasbih is being done. He has all in His purview. And everything returns back to Him for Him to evaluate. You, what is your own work? Allah is now telling you. The first work you are supposed to do, Aminu billahi wa rasulihi. Have faith in Allah and the messenger of Allah. Wa anfiqu mimma ja'alakum mustakhlifina fihi. And we have kept you in trust. Spend out of what we have kept you in trust of. وَأَنْفِقُوا spend مِمَّا جَعَلَكُمْ مُسْتَخْلَفِينَ فِيهِ in the things that we have kept under your trust, that you are in charge. فَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مِنْكُمْ وَأَنْفَقُوا those of you that have faith in that have faith وَأَنْفَقُوا and spend لَهُمُ أَجْرٌ كَبِيرٌ. These ones, they have reward that is big. Is big. Because these are the two things measured. Allah created you. He sent a messenger to you. Have faith. Whatever Allah asks you to do, have faith in it. Don't bring your common sense into it. And then the next thing He says is that I put you in trust. In trust of what? Of several things. The first one, Allah put you in trust of your hearing, of your sight, of your mind. Then He came, and there are things that people have before you, and He said, take it, like wealth, poverty, all. Allah give it back to you, and He put you in charge of it. How do you spend it? Allah says, spend it, but spend it correctly. If you don't spend it correctly, then you are now cheating, or you are now doing what is blameworthy. Those that have faith in what Allah says and spend the way Allah asks them to spend, believing in Allah, this will have big reward waiting for them.
وما لكم لا تؤمنون بالله والرسول يدعوكم لتؤمنوا بربكم وقد أخذ ميثاقكم إن كنتم مؤمنين.
وما لكم لا تؤمنون بالله والرسول يدعوكم لتؤمنوا بربكم وقد أخذ ميثاقكم إن كنتم مؤمنين. Allah is asking, وَمَا لَكُمْ, you are created. Not you find yourself in this world. You are happy to be in this world since you don't want to die. وَمَا لَكُمْ لَا تُؤْمِنُونَ بِاللَّهِ. Why will you not now have faith in Allah? وَالرَّسُولُ يَدْعُوكُم, and here is the messenger يَدْعُوكُم, calling unto you. That you should come and have faith with your Lord. See, having faith in Allah. But the messenger is calling you, have faith with your Lord. Allah has already taken back your covenants. If truly you believe. Here, Allah is asking us, what is the problem that you don't have faith? What is this? Those that did not have faith in Allah in the past, what was their end? Have you never asked that they are people of Anibino, they are people of Ad, they are people of Samud? What was their end? Look in this world also that we are in. These big people that felt they were big, like Fir'aun and the rest. What is their end? And here you are today, وَالرَّسُولُ يَدْعُوكُمْ, and look at the messenger calling you. لِتُؤْمِنُوا بِرَبِّكُمْ. You are the one who, the best in the world was sent to you. Looking at him alone is enough for you. His character is enough for you. He's the one sent to you, asking you to have faith in Allah. And Allah said, وَقَدْ أَخَذَ مِيثَاقَكُمْ. I'm not asking you to have faith in nothing, but I'm asking you to have faith in what you have taken covenant for. وَإِذْ أَخَذَ رَبُّكَ مِنْ بَنِي آدَمَ مِنْ ظُهُورِهِمْ ذُرِّيَّاتِهِمْ وَأَشْهَدَهُمْ عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ أَلَسْتُ بِرَبِّكُمْ قَالُوا بَلَىٰ شَهِدْنَا أَنْ تَقُولُوا يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ إِنَّا كُنَّا عَنْ هَٰذَا غَافِلِينَ. Allah said, remember, I have taken covenant with you. Don't say you forget. If you forget, I'm reminding you. Even if you cannot remember it, but I have said it, Allah will not tell lies against you. Allah once took all of you, min bani Adam, min zuhurihim, from their backs, from their columns at the back. All the children you are going to bear, they are there. Allah took them, all of them out. You now, all your children, they were brought out. Your children, the one that is going to come out of them was brought out. Those ones, the one that's going to come out of them was brought out. Min bani Adam, min zuhurihim, zurriyatihim, wa ashhadahum ala anfusihim. And Allah now give them. He said, take covenants. Allah to be Rabbikum. Am I not the one that is in charge of you, taking care of you, training you, bringing you up from one place to the other? But yeah, you are the one. You are the one. Don't come and day of judgment and say, I was negligent, I forgot. I'm reminding you now. Allah said, you are taking your covenants. Then why will you not believe in Allah? If you don't believe in Allah, you are going back to Him. Allah has told you He has the kingdom. Do whatever you want to do. He knows what He has given you. And every of your affairs is going back to Allah. So therefore, all of us should know that Allah has taken covenant with us. The Prophet is calling us. Now, the Prophet has left the Quran. The Quran is calling. The ulama, they are telling you what's the meaning of the Quran. People like us that listen to the ulama, we are saying what the ulama say. So everyone should listen, try to read the Quran, understand it so that you know the covenant you take, you know what kind of faith you should have in the Prophet and you should have in Allah. If indeed you want to be called one that is a believer of Allah.
هو الذي ينزل على عبده آيات بينات ليخرجكم من الظلمات إلى النور وإن الله بكم لرؤوف رحيم.
هو الذي ينزل آياته والذي ينزل على عبده آيات بينات ليخرجكم من الظلمات إلى النور وإن الله بكم لرؤوف رحيم. هو الذي ينزل على عبده آيات بينات. Allah said, this is my servant, ala abdihi. The Prophet is always very happy when Allah addresses him as my servant, my slave. He said, that is my biggest position. وَالَّذِي يُنَزِّلُ عَلَىٰ عَبْدِهِ آيَاتٍ بَيِّنَاتٍ. He is one sending to this his servant, ayatin, verses, signs, miracle, very clear ones, بَيِّنَاتٍ. To do what? لِيُخْرِجَكُم مِّنَ الظُّلُمَاتِ إِلَى النُّورِ. So that this his servant can take you from darknesses, pitch of darknesses, onto light. والذي نزل عبده آيات بينات ليخرجكم من الظلمات إلى النور وإن الله بكم لرؤوف رحيم. Allah indeed, with regards to you, He is wallahi ra'uf. He is very kind, and He is very merciful, and He is very careful too. Allah could just come and call you and talk to you, but He sent somebody to you. So it makes it easy for you. Who did He send? One of your own. From among themselves, among you, He chose somebody that you are used to. You like good face, He has good face. You like good character, He has good character. You like to see somebody that has freshness, that is talking to you with patience. All the qualities Allah gives to him. And He said, okay, go and talk to his people. Because Allah is too big for you to face. He did not bother you with that energy that you don't have. But He sent the Prophet. And as the Prophet is talking to you, if you are listening and you are following, He's taking you from darkness each time, taking you to light, taking you to light. Each time that you get to another light, where you left before is like darkness to compare to that. Somebody who does not have 10,000 naira, he has 100 naira. You come now, you give him 10,000 naira. 10 naira is now like poverty compared to 10,000. If you see there tomorrow, you come and give him 100,000. 10,000 is now poverty compared to 100,000. That's how it is. And Allah is very kind. He said, Rob. He puts Rob between you and Him. And like I've said always, Rob is the one that is educating, nurturing, and bringing you up gently. Initially, He put your mother in charge. You see, your mother is very kind, loving you, giving out her sleep because of you. Later, you come and see your father, loving you, spending the money that belongs to him for you, and denying himself. He doesn't sew clothes, but he sews for you. He doesn't eat good food, he pays your school fees. You are seeing all this. This is what is called Rabb. Kama Rabbayani Sagira. When you are small, this is how they take care of you. Later on, He left you, you are now strong in the hands of the teacher. You go out, the teacher too, he has patience on you. You go to the blackboard, he will write for you. He will explain to you. Later on, you go to Imam. This is what Allah says. This is what Allah says. Later on, Allah will now leave you with prophecy also. This is how the hierarchy is. Thus, all this is to show the kindness and the care and the cleverness of Allah in getting you to come to Him. Because human being is the most prestigious creation of Allah. And they have been given that permission to choose. Because they are going to occupy the best place in the creation of Allah. Indeed, Allah is very merciful to us, is very kind to us. Out of His mercy is that you make mistake, He lifts you. You do wickedness, He lifts you. You go and perpetrate evil, He lifts you. Waiting for you. Are you going to ask Him to pardon you? Are you going to check? Are you going to leave it? If you don't, when He comes, then He lifts you. الفتح وقاتل أولئك أعظم درجة من الذين أنفقوا من بعد وقاتلوا وكلا وعد الله الحسنى والله بما تعملون خبير. After Allah has asked you, what is stopping you from having faith in Allah? Is it that there is something better than Allah that you have to have faith in? Because the human being by his nature must have faith in something. That's why you find people, when they say they don't have faith in Allah, they go and start looking for an idol. Or they go and start looking for one big man that will tell them, oh, tomorrow I will do this for you. Then they believe him. Oh, I'm going to make you this. They believe him. Then Allah, after talking of faith in Allah, the two things he asks us to do, to have faith, to spend the trust he has given us in manner of justice and for Allah's sake. He's now asking you for the second one. وَمَا لَكُمْ لَا تُنْفِقُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَمَا لَكُمْ أَلَّا تُنْفِقُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. Why is it that you will not spend on the part of Allah and because of Allah? وَلِلَّهِ مِيرَاثُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. To Allah belong the inheritance of whatever is in heaven and on earth. لَا يَسْتَوِي مِنْكُمْ مَنْ أَنْفَقَ مِنْ قَبْلِ الْفَتْحِ وَقَاتَلَ. He is not equal among you. This one that spent before there is victory of the mission and fought before the victory of the mission is ascertained. لا يستوي من أنفق من قبل الفتح وقاتل أولئك, this one that spent before victory was achieved and fought for the mission before victory was achieved. أولئك أعظم درجة. This will have bigger and more magnificent position من الذين أنفقوا من بعد وقاتلوا, than those that after victory has been ascertained, they came now to spend and they came now to fight for the mission. وَكُلًّا, for this that has big position and the other one that doesn't have such big position, وَعَدَ اللَّهُ الْحُسْنَى. All of them, Allah has promised you excellent reward. وَاللَّهُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ خَبِيرٌ. Know that Allah is well informed. He doesn't give job and he doesn't take information back of what's happening. Allah will not give you duty. He will also send angels to be taking information from him. All this while we have been taught. You are in government, you make somebody a minister. You should have your own way of getting information of what he is doing. And you should have time to be able to look at it. If you cannot do that, you don't have the capacity to lead the seats. Allah is asking us, why wouldn't you have faith in Allah? Why wouldn't you spend? Know that all this wealth is not for you. It's for Allah. He only kept you in charge. And He's going to inherit it back from you. وهو الذي جعلكم خلائف الأرض ورفع بعضكم فوق بعض درجات ليبلوكم فيما آتيكم. Allah said, He is the one that make you to be His vice grant on earth, to be in charge of things on earth now, and He put some of you above the other. This one has more position above the other. Why? ليبلوكم فيما آتيكم. وللرجال عليهن درجة. The men, Allah put them above the ladies. Why? To see how do they behave. The one that is above, will he look down and have compassion to the one below? The one that is below, will he obey and do his work correctly? If you don't, Allah will inherit everything back. Allah gave you money. It's a trust. Linanzura gave a time and said, for us to look, how are you going to behave? These ones, they have gone. Your father is gone. Your grandfather is gone. Now they are wealth. Allah has put in charge of you in charge to see what you are going to do. Part of the wealth is I gave you this your body. They gave you the wherewithal. They gave you the links. You work on them, you have now become rich. If you don't spend it correctly, Allah is going to inherit it. When you die, He will take it back and give it to others. You have an opportunity. The Prophet line said, the son of Adam, does he have anything in his money? illa ma akalta wa afnaita, except what you ate and you went to pass away, while out and basta, or what you wore far later and you made it to become rag, or ma sadaqta wa abkaita, or what you make sadaqah of and you allow it to remain. Whatever you give in for Allah's sake is what you need. One day the Prophet he was leaving the house. He saw they slaughtered an animal, whether it's ram or something, and they were preparing it. When he came back, he said, that meat that you people were doing when I was leaving, please give me my own. He said, sir, nothing remains except the tail. He said, everything remains except the tail. Because we have given out to neighbors. When we gave out, everybody took. The only thing that remains for is the tail that I'll bring for us to eat. Everything remains except the tail. Those ones that you gave out goes to animal. The one that you ate goes as a waste. Whatever you wear on your body, go as a waste. That's why I'm surprised sometimes when people take 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, they spend on just what they want to wear, but they cannot take 10,000 and give their own people. Anybody who will wear a dress of 100,000 should find it easy to give 10,000 at once to his fellow brother. Take. If not, then you are not yet, you don't know what you are doing. What you are wearing now is a rag. The food you are eating now, no matter how sumptuous it is, no matter how good it is, it's a waste. It's all going to be waste for ants and worms to eat. What is remaining is the one we give out as sadaqah. So Allah is telling you, why don't you have faith? Faith is of the mind. Why don't you spend? Spending is what Allah gives you. And like the other day we said it here, the Prophet said, every morning there are 2 angels. One of them is praying to Allah. Allah eating, mumsikan khalafan, the other one is praying. Ya Rab, eating, mumsikan khalafan. And the one that gives, you place for him. The one that withholds, make him to be poor. This is it. So let us all try our best. These 2 things, let us have faith in nothing but Allah. Problem comes to you. Ask Allah, what do I do? Something good comes to you, and this is a good that came to me, but it's from you, and don't believe it's from any other person. Even if you ask somebody for good and he gave you, know that if Allah he cannot do it. Even if it's your father, even if it's your brother, even if it's your in-law, or whoever he is. The same way that you get those things, spend it because when the Prophet left the world, almost all his wealth was finished. The little that he had was nothing to write home about. And he was owing a Jew when he went to collect grapes for his house that he has not yet paid. He was paying. He had to recover the collateral. His collateral, he borrowed and pay back. Which is brand new as he left. How many houses did he have? 2 houses. His own house and the one in the farm. And it is on the farm. His livestock. Almost the same money that they met, except books. But you have trained your children so they know how to protect themselves. So as you are earning money, spending it. Don't keep money in the bank. Why? No, I want to saving for future. Save your iman for future. Save your money with Allah. Allah is the future. That's what Allah is saying here. When the Prophet was in Makkah and he was struggling, some people knew what the Prophet was saying is true. They did not accept it. I go and follow this man. Tomorrow, after they defeat him, what will happen to him? But he's telling the truth, you know. This is what Allah is saying. But there are those that from the first day they had the prophet is telling the truth. I'm standing behind you. I'm going to fight for your cause. Said Nabucodonosor. He was spending his money. He was a very rich man, one of the richest in Makkah, but he was spending his money, and not only his money and his energy. Allah said, bring your money first before you take. And it's the same thing he's saying here. You spend, then you use your energy. Because it's more difficult to separate yourself from your money than your energy. That's why Allah said, spend first. Then you know that you are serious. Then you use your energy. And spend regularly. Like in Iotb, we are saying people should contribute every week. 1,000 naira. How many people are contributing? Maybe just less than 30. There is somebody who doesn't have this 1,000 naira. Every week he sends his 200 naira. Every week. And tomorrow, all of us will say, no, we want a good government. We want this in government. Why are we not happy? It is complete ignorance. Complete ignorance for someone to say, I don't see Tijani as ministers in government. What are you talking about? Do you know what you're talking about? Do you know who Sheikh Ahmad Tijani? Sheikh Ahmad Tijani brought this tariqah because of he wants to have ministers in government. Subhanallah. This tariqah that was brought is a part given to Sheikh Ahmad Tijani by the Prophet to cleanse this mind, in this heart, in this breast. To clean it, you have to enter debt to clean it. No. Sheikh Ahmad Tijani did not say people should not be in any profession. Any profession you want to do that Allah has put in your mind, do it. You want to be a teacher, be a teacher. You want to be a trader, be a trader. You want to be a transporter, be a transporter. You want to be a politician, be a politician. But when you are there, do your zikr, making istighfar, do salat to the Prophet. Why? والذين نزل الله بآيات بينات ليخرجكم من الظلمات إلى النور. As you are doing salat and the Prophet Allah is lifting you to light. Then you take better decisions in what you are going to do. Then you become a better politician. But Tijaniya is not for us to have ministers. What is your business with that? If Tijaniya today will come together, like Sheikh Ibrahim said, he said people should pay 1,000 every week. Just have 1 million to do that. Only 1 million Tijaniyas. How much are you going to have every week? 1 billion. 1 billion. Will you have to go and be begging people to sponsor your mawlid for you? Will you have to be going to the corridor of the government to say, this one has never given me anything. This one has given me something. I stood up. I work. You are supposed to work for Allah and the Prophet. What takes to go and work for somebody who is nothing? His own preoccupation is how to be above others, how to have more houses, how to have more money in his account. But you say you are going to assist him. What's your business with it? Let people that are in this tariqah know that this is what you call the bone marrow of Islam. This tariqah is the bone marrow of Islam. Let's all come together, be doing this wadifa, be doing lazim in the morning, doing lazim in the evening, come together, put our resources together to see how we can assist ourselves. You have money today, you are not willing to do 1,000 naira every week. But you are saying that you want to be minister, then you will help. That's what Allah is saying. Don't wait until you have succeeded before you spend. Oh no, when I have victory, no, I will build a mosque. I build one now. Even as a student, you can build a mosque. As a student. Just now, where are most of you coming from? Ziyara. The driver that took you there is free of charge? No. The vehicle, they gave them fuel free of charge? No. Can one of you take one bus and go? No. How do you combine together? Don't just combine together when that money will benefit you. Also come together when the money will benefit the tariqah, not you personally. This is spending on the mission until it achieves victory. That's the difference between Sayyidina Bakr, Sayyidina Umar, Hamza, and the rest of them. Than people like Khalid bin Walid, people like Amr bin As that came back after. All of them, Allah said, each one of you, you are going to get reward. But those that came first, and fought for the victory, they are ahead. No, okay, I'm going to spend in I'm Timsan member, I'm spending in Iotb there so that I can have a position. Which position are you looking for? When Sayyidina Bakr was behind the Prophet, does he even knew that he was going to live after the Prophet to become the Khalifa? Here Allah is addressing us. Till today, a lot of us, we are not willing to work for the mission of Allah and the Prophet. We are only wishing to work for our own mission. If you ask them, why don't you come and spend? We are asking, pray for me, let me become a minister. Pray for me, let me become a teacher. Within I will spend. Don't wait. From what you have now, Allah is going to tell us, spend outward from what you have now. In the cause of Allah, Allah will inherit what you have at the end of the day. And it's those that stood up and assist the mission before it becomes victorious with their money and with their sweat, they are not comparable to those that came after. But those that came after are still better than those that did not do at all. And I said, each one I promised you. So I'm calling all of you now. We are here doing this Tafseer on behalf of Iotb and Timsan. Everybody on weekly basis. Don't say, okay, they say 1,000 every week. I have money every month. No, on weekly basis. Allah likes what is small but continuous. The work that is most valuable to Allah, the Prophet says, is the one that is constant, even if it is small. That's why you find this tariqah we are doing. Lazim in the morning, how many minutes? Lazim in the evening, how many minutes? 5 minutes, you are finished. But if it is constant, the reward is high with Allah. The same thing, even if it's 500 you can give every month. I will all not having a chat card. Stop saying that the government is bad. Believe me, if 10% of Muslims in Nigeria were to be upright, Nigeria will be upright. You wouldn't have a leader who is not a respecter of the Quran. You wouldn't have a leader who is not working in the interest of Allah and the Prophet. If 10% of Muslims in Nigeria, if 5% of people in Tijaniya are upright with the tariqah, believe me, this country too, you cannot have it except the right people. So we are the problems. You are finding it difficult to spend because of Allah. You are finding it difficult to believe in Allah, the Prophet, what he's saying. Yet you want Allah to give you more trust. He has given you trust already. How have you spent that trust? You are going to break your fast today. The Prophet said, he said, even if you have only one date, split it into two, give half to somebody. It's enough to protect you from hellfire on the day of judgment. One date. But you have money with you now. You don't want to give 1 naira to somebody. But you can go and buy clothes for 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. So people have their boxes filled up with several caps. Do you have it in Allah? Are you spending for Allah's sake? Sayyidina Hassan, the grandchild of the Prophet, once in a while he will come, take all his things, his properties, divide it into two. You, which one are you taking? This one, put it inside the house. The other one, go and share it to me. Let us learn to do that. Allah has taken covenant from us. So may Allah assist all of us. May Allah strengthen our faith. We will stop here for now. May Allah ta'ala. This surah is very important. It will tell us how do people become ashabul yamin. How do people become wasabiqun asabiqun. All this. So if we are serious, we can be first-class citizens. Anybody in Tijaniya has taken the part. Stay there and have faith in it. May Allah forgive all of us. May Allah forgive our sins. May Allah strengthen our faith. May Allah strengthen our results. May Allah make whatever we have to be small before us in spending to Allah. May Allah make us to be able to spend for Allah, to be able to have faith in Allah. We are begging Allah Ta'ala that He should increase our faith all the time. We should increase our love for the Prophet. We should increase our love for this Islam. We should increase our love for the Quran. May Allah guide our leaders aright. May Allah strengthen the faith in the hearts of Muslims. May Allah strengthen the faith in the heart of Muslims. All the enemies of Islam, may Allah destroy them. All those fighting against our people, Trump, may Allah humiliate him. This Netanyahu, may Allah humiliate him. All of them, may Allah humiliate them. We have no apology to offer. Those people that have apology to offer, the prophet is not in front of them, so they don't know what they are talking about. Let them imagine the prophet in front of them and see what they are saying. We are seeing the prophet. We are seeing Allah. We know we are responsible for our statements to Allah and the prophet, not to any human being. May Allah humiliate Netanyahu. May Allah humiliate Trump and all those that are with him and all those that are assisting him. May Allah, this party of Allah that is fighting in Iran, may Allah assist them. May Allah make them victorious. We are asking Allah to bless us with what we shall fit, to protect us, to protect our faith. Allah Ta'ala reward the ulama, may He reward the sahabas, may He reward the Prophet. May Allah grant us the love of the Prophet. May He protect our country. These kidnappers, whoever they are, may Allah humiliate them, may Allah destroy them. These Boko Haram, whoever they are, may Allah humiliate them, may Allah destroy them. May Allah Ta'ala give victory to the good people. Those that are going to rule our country with conscience and love of the Prophet and following the Quran, may Allah grant us those people. Those that will not do this, may Allah put them away for us. Whoever they are, if he's killing, let him kill them for us. If he's destroying them, let him destroy them for us. These good people, may Allah raise them and bring them to us. May Allah make us to live this world. La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين اياك نعبد واياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين انعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما اغلق والخاتم لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق والهادي الى صراطك المستقيم وعلى اله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم سبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله